everyone. My name is Aisha Haynes. I'm the Assistant Director at the Center for Teaching Excellence, and I am joined today by Susan Quinn, the Assistant Director of E-Learning Services with the Division of Information Technology. Before we get started, I'd like to know where are you in your transition to Blackboard Learn Ultra Course View, also known as UCV. So where are you in your transition? As mentioned, still learning, have a sandbox and doing some work. Summer 2024 courses are currently available and they are in original course view. If you would like to convert your course, your summer course to Ultra Course View, you can let me know and I can show you how to do that. Our fall courses are available as well. They were available as of last Friday. And all new courses, starting with the fall, are in Ultra Course View, UCV. So your fall 2024 courses are now available in Blackboard, and they are in UCV. If you want to get a sandbox created and work in the sandbox course, you have the ability to do that. A sandbox course is a test course that does not contain students. You can copy your sandbox course into your lab course in the future. This is recommended if you will be teaching this summer or if you want to build in a test course that you can use for the fall and have a repository for future semesters. So you can get a sandbox course created by going to go.sc.edu/Blackboard help. You will log in with your credentials and you will say that the request concerns creating a course or organization. Notate that the course is Blackboard Ultra. Add in additional information and then share what you would like for the sandbox to be called. And then you would click order now. So once again, if you would like a sandbox, which is a test course created, you can go to go.sc.edu/Blackboard help to get that sandbox test course created for you. Your sandbox course, when you get it created, will be blank, and this is how it will look. So when you get a sandbox course created, that sandbox course will be blank. I want now to talk a little bit about copying information, and then we'll go to some specifics on what to look for and what to check after you've made the conversion. So there are two ways to copy information from your original course. The first option is to copy the entire course. And the second option is to copy individual items. I recommend the second option because with the second option, I recommend the second option. With the second option, you will need to think about how you want to structure your course in this new environment. Some things to consider. You can only go 2 folders level deep in UCV. So if you copy folders from your original course to your Ultra Course View course that goes more than 2 levels deep, your folders will flatten. And I will show you how this looks later in this presentation. There are also some items that won't copy. So some common items that won't copy are blogs, the module page. There are certain question types that won't convert or copy over. If you use the survey tool in original, that will not copy over as well. There is a built-in syllabus feature in original that will not copy over, as well as the wiki feature that won't copy over as well. I'd like to mention in original course view, when you convert the courses from original to Ultra, these items on the left, the content items, will convert into folders in the Ultra Course view. So let's just say that you have this folder structure here, folder level 1, folder level 2, and folder level 3. As I mentioned earlier, this folder level will flatten out in Ultra. And it will look like this. So you have one folder level. The folder here converts to its own folder, and then you will have 3 levels of folder under that folder. So you can only go 2 folders level deep in Ultra. So you really want to think about how your course is currently structured and how it would best be structured in Ultra Course View. I will now show you how to copy individual items from an original course from a past semester into an Ultra course. And remember, this is the recommended option. So this is a course that I taught before in the past semester. I've been teaching in Ultra since 2021. I will now show you how to copy individual items into a newly created UCV sandbox course. As I mentioned before, the Ultra course will be blank. Your fall course will actually look like this. So this is the fall course that I will be teaching. You have an attendance tracker, a mandatory attendance tracker, and a note went out about this a couple of days ago. There will also be a student attendance quiz, and you will also have a link for Zoom in your fall course. So my recommendation is to really think about how you want to structure the course for the best conversion possible. What you can do is go ahead and create your learning modules or your folders. And both of these two, learning modules and folders, can be used for face-to-face or online courses. I recommend creating learning modules for your course content because a learning module lets students navigate from one content item to the next without distractions or extra clicks using forward and back arrows. With learning modules, you can also force sequence. This forces students to view items in order. You can also add pictures to learning modules. And you can also use the artificial intelligence AI assist feature in UCV to auto-generate learning modules. So you add a learning module, you can click add content here or here, add content, and then you will click create. You will then click learning module. You will give that learning module a name. You can go ahead and make it available to students if you want. You can give it a description. Here's where you force sequence, and you can also add an image. If you click add image, you can upload an image from your computer. You can upload a stock image from a tool called Unsplash, or you can also use artificial intelligence to generate images as well. I'm going to click stock images from Unsplash. You can search for something that's specific to your particular course. You can click search. You will then select the image and click next. You can drag, you can zoom in and out for the image, and you can also drag as well. You then click save, and then click save again. And you will then have a learning module here. So what you can do from here is add individual items from your original course. You will click the learning module and click the plus sign with the circle. That means that you can add information. You will then click copy content. You will search for your course. Click the name of your course. And then you can figure out where you want to copy from. So I will copy from my course modules, module 1, and I will click the boxes next to the information that I want to copy over, and then I will click start copy. Copying items, the time depends on how many items that you are copying. This should take probably no more than 8 to 10 seconds, no more than 20 to copy these individual items. You can also see exceptions. So you want to view those to see what may have copied over as they were in original. There's a loss of formatting in a copy. So you have this information here. I'll show you how to do that once again. So you'll click the circle with the plus sign. You will click Create Learning Module. Give it a name. Make it available. You can add an image if you'd like. I'm going to add an image from Unsplash. Click Next. Click Save. And then click Save again. So again, what we're doing is we're restructuring our course for the best conversion possible by adding placeholders and then adding information within a learning module or a folder. Once again, copy content, search for the course, select the course, access where you want to copy from, select that information, and then click Start Copy. It'll take a few seconds for the information to copy over. So you can continue to do this for your course. So this is how you copy individual items over. Let's just say that you say, you know, I don't like what I've done. I want to kind of start from scratch. I want to delete everything that I've already included in my sandbox in my course. You can click these three dots here on the right and then click Batch Edit. You can select the items here. You can edit date, edit visibility, and also delete items as well. So that batch edit feature will be handy for you in Ultra. Again, it's up here at the top, batch edit. All right, so I'll now show you how to copy an entire course from original to Ultra. You will click these three dots here, and then you will click Copy Items. You will search for your course. You will click the box to the left of the course, and then it'll turn green. And then you will click Start Copy. Now, since this is a full course, this course copy will probably take about 2 minutes or so. But that's how you copy an entire course. You click the three dots here, copy items, search for your course, select the box next to the name of the course. It'll turn green, and then you'll click Start Copy. So I've already done it, and this is how the course looks. The course copy looks in Ultra. As I mentioned earlier, all the content items on the left will turn into folders. You will see that here. Once you copy your course, you want to look at the exceptions report to see what may have not copied over, how you want it to copy over. Again, to do that, you'll click these three dots on the right, and you will click Course, Task, and Logs. You will then see your exceptions report. You can view that report and see exceptions that have happened during the course copy or the conversion process. So you can click those to see what may not have copied over. Unsupported test options have been removed. So these are things for the exam. Surveys, that's not a thing that's in Ultra. So you want to kind of view this exceptions report to see what may not have converted over. There's a loss of formatting for some text, etc. So once again, it's these three dots on the right, course tasks and logs. So whether you're converting over the entire course or individual items, you can see the exceptions by clicking this course tasks and logs link. Okay, I will now go through some specific post copy items. As you see here, my course modules are in a folder because that's what it was called on the Blackboard main menu in Ultra. If you want, you can manually create learning modules if you want to use the learning modules feature and then move items from this course modules folder to that newly created learning modules section. So these circles with the plus sign, that means you can add information directly in that particular spot. I'm going to go ahead and click the circle with the plus sign, and I'm going to click create, and I'm going to click learning module. I'm going to say module 1, make it available to students. As we've talked about before, you can add a description for a sequence and add an image as well. I'm going to go ahead and click save. So what I can do now is I want to use this learning modules feature because, again, with the learning modules feature, students can maneuver through the learning module using backward and forward buttons. You can add pictures to the learning module, and you can also force sequence. So what I can do is click the module. I can also maneuver through the learning modules that I have here. And I can easily drag this information into the learning module section that I just created. So this will be useful for you if you copy your entire course over and want to kind of restructure and reimagine it after you've done the course copy. And now within this learning module, I have this information here. So once again, I can click this circle with the plus sign, click create, click learning module, module 2. I can make it available to my students. I can add a picture if I like from Unsplash. Click save. Click save again. I can go to the module 2 within my course, and I can easily drag that information within the learning module. So now this information is within this learning module. So that's one thing that you can do. If you copy your entire course over, you say, hey, I want to migrate my information from folders to learning modules, then that's how you would do that. All right, I don't see any questions, so I'll keep moving. The next thing that you would want to do is if you have discussions, if you use discussions in your class, you will want to confirm that the discussions are visible on the course content page. So I will access discussions here at the top. I will click the discussion. This gear on the top right is the discussion settings. I will click that. And then I will need to click display on course content page. This will show the discussion board in that middle course content page. You also want to make sure that any other information here is correct, and we'll talk about changing dates later. But the first thing here with this discussions, if you have any discussions, you want to display them on a course content page. When you do that, the discussion, I'm going to go back to content, the discussion will be added to the bottom of the page. What you can do is decide where you want to put this discussion. So I'm going to put the discussion in the Start Here section of the course. So what I can do is drag it to that particular section of my course where I would like for it to be. So by default, all discussions will not be shown on the course content page. But if you go to the discussion, click the gear for the settings, you want to click display on course content page, and then you can move the discussion where you want it to go within your content area in Blackboard. All right. So I'll go back to our main content page here. Another thing that you want to do post-conversion is add your course banner. This will be a banner that displays across the top of your screen. To do that, under Details and Actions, you will click Edit Display Settings under Course Image. You will then click the icon. You can upload a picture from your computer or a stock image from Unsplash. You can search for an image that's related to your course. Click Search. You can then find the image that you would like to select. Click Next. You can move it to where you want it to be, drag it where you want it to be. You can zoom in and zoom out. You would click Save, and then you would click Save again. And then now you can have a course image for your course. So once again, that was under Course Image, Edit Display Settings. If you put a picture up here and you want to change it to something else, you don't like it, you can easily click this pencil in the upper right-hand corner, and you can browse for a new picture. You will select that picture, click Next, click Save, and then click Save once again, and that picture will update. So that's how you add a banner image to your course. You will also want to review your fonts and your formatting for all your course materials. Fonts and formatting will be simplified during the conversion to meet Universal Design for Learning UDL standards. If your original course used text-based formatting rather than accessible headings and subheadings, you may need to clarify some formatting in the Ultra document text blocks. So for example, let's go here. So this is an Ultra document. You can tell by the icon, this is a hyperlink. So let's go to Module 1 here, and you will see that we have some text here. If you click these three dots and then click Edit, here there are text styles. So there's a title, a header, a subheader, and a paragraph. What you can do is modify the text styles so that you can have a more accessible document. So you can select the text, click the text style, click title for the first level, and then click Save. So once again, I clicked the three dots here, clicked Edit. You can think about the structure of your Ultra document and use the text styles here. The first would be title, and then header, and then subheader. You can modify your document to be more accessible. In addition, I'll go here to my discussions and show you something else. I'll go to this frequently asked questions, general information here. And as you will see, the words here are jumbled. So somehow in the conversion process, the words are now jumbled. So what you want to do is really look at the text in your course to be sure that it's accurate and correct. Same thing here. These words are now together when they weren't before. So you will want to check your font types and font sizes and make sure that the fonts, that the spacing is correct, that the font is correct, that the formatting is correct as well. In addition, you want to make sure that your assignment instructions match Ultra Course View, because the instructions will be different for students to upload information, etc. Let's say this introduce yourself assignment here. I tell students to create a thread, put their name in the subject line, enter information, and click submit. But these directions are not the correct directions for how to do this task in Ultra. So you want to, if you have instructions for any assessments or any discussions that you have, you want to make sure that those instructions are accurate for the Ultra Course View. So make sure that your instructions, if you have them, for how to submit things are accurate after you convert it. You also want to check your grade center and set up the overall grade. So we have a grade book here. The grade book link is here at the top. You will want to set your overall grade. If you click this icon here for overall grade and then click edit, you want to make sure that this is set up correctly for your course. So you can have a variety of calculation types, points, weights, and there's also an advanced option as well. So you want to make sure that your overall grade is set up correctly in Ultra. And we have some sessions specifically for the Grade Center. We'll have some set webinars as well as a Blackboard day on the Grade Center. All right. You will also want to check your due dates to make sure they are correct. You can do that here in the Grade Center. If you click the icon, I'm in the grid view. There's also a list view. There's a list view and a grid view. If you click the icon for one of your columns and then click edit, you can change the due date here. You can also change the due date if you have information within modules that have due dates as well. You can change the due dates here as well. So for here, you can click the three dots, click edit. You can change the due date here. You can do the same thing for discussions. If you have your discussions that are due at a certain time, you can do that as well. Click the three dots, click edit, and change your due dates. Another thing you want to check is the availability and visibility of your items. So I'll go back to my content page here and go back to my course modules. You can see there's a release condition here with date and time. You can have things visible to students, hidden from students, or you can have set date and time restrictions as well. If you click date time, then you can modify the date and the time for particular items. Again, that's under release conditions. So if you have date and time set in original, they'll come over as release conditions. You'll need to click date time and modify the date and time for the visibility of those items. You will also want to check your announcements. When you do a full course copy, all of your announcements will copy over as well. They will be in draft format, so only you can see them. You can edit an announcement by clicking the three dots to the right of the announcement and then clicking edit. You can make changes to that particular announcement. Click save. And then you can post it when you're ready to post that particular announcement to your students. So once again, all announcements, if you do a complete copy over, you will have all your announcements there as well. And you can modify them by clicking these three dots and then clicking edit. And we do have a post-conversion checklist. It covers the information that I shared today. So that's the conversion checklist right here. So you have access to that. I will now show you a fully designed course in UCV. This is a course that I taught in spring 1. And it's that same course that I copied over. I kind of restructured it in the new environment. As you see here, I added a banner to the course. I have a class participation discussion board folder here. This is a learning module. I know that because of the picture that's here. I have a learning module for my course modules and assignments. And I have a folder for each module within this section. And within that module, I have additional information. I also like to show a mock course that I created, just to kind of show how a course can be designed in Ultra. If you would like access to this course, you can just let me know and I can enroll you into it. So once again, I have a banner here. I have a course cafe discussion board. These are all learning modules. You will know because of their pictures here. You can view your course in student preview mode to see how a student will access it, to see how a student will review it. So once you click student preview and then start preview, you can see how the course looks from a student point of view. One good thing about the learning modules as well from the student side is that they can see when they haven't started a module. Once they click the module, they can access information here in list view. And as I mentioned earlier, they can also have the arrows as well to go backward and forward within a module. So they can maneuver through the module by clicking these arrows. There's a back one here now, and then there's one for forward. Students will be able to see how many items that they have accessed within the module, and they can also mark things as complete from their end. So they can say, I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. So that's another benefit of using the learning module feature that's built in to UCV. We also have a resource page that has frequently asked questions and step-by-step instructions. I will include that in the chat as well. So we have some frequently asked questions here, some information on how to get started, how to build your course in Ultra, how to communicate with students. And this information has some text information as well as videos and links for you to learn more information about a specific topic related to Ultra. How to manage your roster, how to create announcements. So all that is here within that link that I just shared. So that's all that I have. So what questions do you have for us? We have about 10 more minutes left. So what questions do you have for us? It could be related to what we shared here today or any other question that you have regarding Blackboard Learn Ultra Course View, also known as UCV. Yes. So let me go back to here. So you can copy individual items you will go to add content, copy content. You will search for your course. You will select the name of your course. And then you can select the individual items that you want to copy over. You can go deeper as well by clicking on the folder. So you can really drill down to what you want to copy. You will select those items and then click
Aisha,
start.
can I just
Yes.
point out something that sometimes somebody once described it? Notice over on the left that, or on the right, I'm sorry, I don't know my left from right. On the right, it's kind of developing a list of the things you've selected, which is kind of nice. People really like to see this on the right. It's someone described it once as a menu of what they were bringing into the course.
Yes. So you can do that. And you can also like copy more stuff. So let's say I want to go back to course modules and I want to go to module 3 and I want to copy some additional information from there. You can continuously kind of go back or go back even further. You can copy things from different courses as well. So you basically can click what you want to copy from the course, and then you'll click start copy, and all those items will copy over. If you want to copy the entire course, you go to add content, copy items, search for the course that you want to copy from. Then you will simply click the box to the left of it and then click start copy, and that will copy the entire course over. So you can copy individual items. As I mentioned earlier, I recommend kind of creating that structure for the course first, whether you use folders or whether you use learning modules, and then kind of copy individual items over. But if you decide you want to copy the whole course over, you have that option as well. How do we copy the pools and exams? If there's something special that needs to be done, you should be able to copy pools and exams the same way. I know for exams, and you can correct me wrong, Susan. I don't know much about copying the pools over, but I'm thinking that should all be in the same area. Add content, copy content. Let's see. I'll go to the course. I have pools in this course, so let's just check it out. Yes, question banks. So you click question banks and then you'll click start copy. Now copy over the pool. So pools are now called question banks. If you want to copy over individual tests, you will go to where that particular test is. So I know that I have some quizzes in here. I thought I did, maybe not. But you basically go to where that particular quiz is. Yes. Or test. You will click that and then you'll click start copy. And that will copy over an individual test or quiz. So once again, if you have a pool, you'll copy over your question bank. If you have an individual test you want to copy over, you will access that particular test where it's located in your course, and you will click the buttons for those, and then you'll click start copy, and then those will copy over. So everything is in this add content section here. Copy content. All right, well, thank you all once again for joining us here. If you need any assistance, just let us know what you need from us, and we are here for you.